Just getting better. I said the same thing last year for my rookie year. I wanted to get better every year, and I'm finding ways to improve that. Obviously, stepping into a much larger role than I was last year, and I know what's expected of me. But in terms of just being in my best shape, I'm getting in the best condition of my life. So that's just not from me. That's from top down, from the D line. That's the standard that we demand from each other. So if you look over there, practice, we working, we running, we getting after it. So definitely, we can always improve. I'm not going to sit there and stop. I'm not comfortable where I'm at, but I'm definitely, improving, definitely improving.
How'd you go about changing your conditioning? Was it something that you focused on more than you had in the past?
Yeah, it's just diet, really just diet, cutting out the juice and shit, or cutting out the juice and stuff. Yeah, but like stuff like that, just making minor changes to lifestyle, being more active in my lifestyle. If I have a day off, making sure I do something active, where that's walking outside, going outside, getting into backpacking now. So, just going on little hikes and stuff like that, trying to be more one with nature and stuff like that. Just little stuff to get me outside. Don't want to be sedentary, don't want to sit inside all the time when I have free time. Know I should be doing something, improving, whether that's watching film, doing stuff like that. If you're going to sit there and watch TV, watch 15 minutes of film before you start watching TV. Just little stuff like that.
Did you lose actual weight, a number, or did you just get more like tone?
Get more lean. Yeah, I'm 350 right now.
That's pretty much where you were last year.
Pretty much. Well, I was a little above last year, but 350 now. But obviously, it looks a lot better than how I did last year. And I feel a lot better than I did last year. And, we just continue on. We got a plan here. And we just keep on working.
Do you think you'll be able to handle the significantly more snaps per game?
Definitely. I'll be able to answer the call. I know it's required of me. I know Vic is leaning on me. I know the D-line's leaning on us. So I definitely think that I'll be able to handle it. That's what I'm working for. Nobody's coming to save us now. So, we got to put the load on our backs. And that's coming from, me, Jalen Carter, Milton Williams, Marlon. It's just everybody. We got more that's expected of us, so we have to go out there and show it.
It's your first all season without.
You mentioned Vic a little bit. What's been his feedback, and what has he tried to impart to you and Jalen now that Fletcher's not here?
Just be ourselves, really. We love Fletch. Grateful for him. He led the way. But Vic coming in with a new scheme, a new defense, and fortunately, it's something that me and Jalen played before. Old school. I'm sure you heard that all the time. He's old school, so he don't give a damn. We running. He expects us, everybody that's on the field, he expecting us to be on the field for as long as we can. So, we just know that he wants us to be out there. And, if you're going to be a player, you're going to be a dude, you want to be out there and you want to play. So, I want to be that dude, so I want to play. Obviously, I'm sure everybody that's on the field wants to make plays and stuff like that. And the only way we could do that is just being on the field. So.
Fourth defensive coordinator in 3 years. How is he different personally than the other guys you've had?
No, there's no, and I hope y'all can bleep that out. But it's really no BS with him. It's straight ball. Some people like it for better or for worse. I play with all types of coaches from high school, college. Kirby Smart's the worst of the worst, so not the worst of the worst, but he's. You're gonna eat. He's old school. You get what it's expected on. It's a job to do. You gotta do your job. If you don't do it, then it's a miss. So, it's even from like Coach Clint, like detail oriented. If we mess up on the details, we gotta go again. And it's not just saying like you getting that extra rep. You're just doing it just to do it. If you're doing it for improvement, you're doing it to make sure that you get it down, you get it right. And if we get it right, you do it right. If you do it wrong, you do it wrong. So it's either one way to do it, and that's just to do it correctly.
Along those lines, I guess, what has he told you he needs from you, from this offseason and going into next year?
Being at my best and being an anchor to the defense. Making sure I get that middle line. I want to make sure that middle is locked down. As long as I, whatever scheme we playing, 3-4, 4-3, it doesn't matter. If I'm on the field, I want to make sure that I hold it down. And, it's really just setting the wall, setting the wall for the linebackers. That's what I've been doing. So I'm definitely excited for that. I'm sure the linebackers are excited to have guys like us in the D-line room to hold up. But at the same time, we also athletic enough, we know, and we smart enough that we can make plays on our own too. So, we just complementary football. We just making sure that we playing in our right scheme, and then whatever happens, be an athlete.
Pass rusher, how are you
What
now?
kind of adjustment will be not to have Lynch to lean on?
Not much of an adjustment. Well, it is an adjustment. I ain't gonna sit there in front. I mean, you know, Fletch's my guy. So, but at the end of the day, he's not here anymore. It's us. So we can't sit there and think about, if Fletch was here, blah, 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 if Fletch was here. And we love him. God knows we love him. But, you know, at the end of the day, we have to go out and we have to make sure that we put our best foot forward and we continue that. And like I said, nobody's coming to save us. So what you gonna do? What we gonna do? So.
As a pass rusher, how are you now compared to the past 2 off seasons? As a pass rusher, how are you now compared to the past 2 off seasons?
I'm improving, and I'm loving it. Even now, it's just knowing the details. Like I said, Coach Clint, man, he's all about the details. He always on that. We spend a lot of time, and even just us as players, we spend a lot of time after practice. Like the reason why I'm here late is because like a couple of the D-line, we stay out there 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes after everybody goes in. We call it Breakfast Club, but we're really late. But, you know, we just spend the time just working on our craft, and that's not us going 100%. We're not going full throttle, but it's just making sure that you get them hands right. You stab lift, and you make sure that you work them swipes, and you want to make sure that you, just little detail, little nuances that come with it. And if you're doing it in the group, you know, it started out with just 2, now it's like 3, 4, 5. So, you know, I guess going to you in terms of the leadership, you know, it's not really a set leader, but, you know, we try to lead by example. We try to pull everybody along. We always have a saying, I can't climb if my brother's falling. So if everybody else is getting better, then we getting better as a unit.
You know, with physical endurance, it seems like there's also mental endurance, not thinking like you're tired in certain situations. Like, do you start to see that show up now?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, we try to push ourselves to the limit anytime we go. So, hey, I don't know if y'all been out there when y'all get a chance to see the box drills, but box drills, I mean, it's pretty much everything. It's just straight conditioning. There's no breaks. Well, it's breaks, but, you know, that's when we really get our conditioning. That's when our mental toughness really comes through because we do it in the middle of practice, so you're already tired from the previous periods, and then you got more periods afterwards, so it's smack dab in the middle, so you have to make sure that your mind and your body, and you just building that endurance. It's just reps. It's reps. It's like, shoot, you ain't learn how to walk. You had to take those few steps. You had to fall in a couple times. But at the end of the day, you walking, talking, healthy, breathing, and it's just like second nature to you. So the more rest that we get, the more comfortable we are, the more conditioned we are, and the more that we be able to sustain and make plays.
What's been your substitute for juice?
Substitute for juice? Water. It ain't no other substitute, man. It's straight water. Get that. Yeah, Nolan. Yeah, Nolan. But yeah, man, straight water. And if I have to get that fix for juice, it's a spot at Whole Foods. They got like a little mango juice. It's like 90 calories. Like the whole bottle is probably like, it's like a liter bottle. Whole bottle is probably like 120 calories. So you're not drinking straight up Arizona's, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I'm from the South. I love me some Arizona, but you know, it's just little switches like that. You know, you can clear a bottle and be like, 120 calories. It's pretty good. Instead of like 360 in a little 32 ounce. All right.